Welcome everyone to the Rebbl REL 5F recap for Week 7. We open with the White Walkers of Rebbl, a undead team playing against SIT, the Kislev team. So we're going to get the ball here with the Ghoul on turn 1. Got it, Sure Hands does the thing. Gonna move up to our men who took all the line of scrimmage blocked without much going on. This Kislev team is going right for the ball, not wasting any time. Failing and re-rolling. Got to get that ball right away. So here he is. Punch on the ball is no good. Already used his re-roll, so he can't re-roll that. That was not with the strength up boy. I don't understand that. So here we go, taking a block. Injured on the kicker. Casualty, MNG. So another shot on the ball, this time with the strength up. Makes the leap. 2 push pals, re-rolls it into push skull. So 2 shots on the ball. That one was a better shot, but he's based the mummy. I don't think that's gonna. It doesn't hurt him, but it's not the best choice. All right, mummy injuring another one. This one is just a wrestle guy, just badly hurt. No reason not to take that. So here we go, another shot on the ball. This time he gets the POW that he wanted. And POW. Off a zombie, off a mummy, into open space. So that's good. The ball's open. Kislev just needs to get it. Gonna scatter the ball free to get a better play. All right, now it's only in 1 tackle zone. 3+ to get it. And we fail. Reroll. Got it. Now 2+ to get away. And we're away with the ball. Kislev has got the steal. All right. Going to sack it with a ghoul. They've put another one on there. Don't think you need 2 ghouls on the strength 2 guy, but it's not a bad idea to get guys back there. And just a push. No strip ball, nothing like that. Going to leap free. Gets it. Running away. Nobody to pass to. All right, we got another guy leaping out. Running around. We're going to throw a punch on this zombie to free up yet another Kislevite. So we're going to punch him. We're probably going to stay and back up one to kind of side cage. And then the freed up player caged. Okay, so now we got a ghoul running around the side. Failing the GFI. Re-rolling to go for the ball. Gets the GFI. Gets the both down on a block player. Gets the ball. So we've recovered the ball. All right, we're going to surf the ball. And we don't get it. Don't get it again. It was a good shot, but probably should have marked the lights first. All right, jump in, going for the ball. Got a dodge there. Gets a 1 die. Skull, we're out of rerolls. Unfortunate. So after being completely aggro on the ball, he's unable to keep it once he gets it, unable to pop it free again. Ghoul scores. It's 1-0 on Arya, who is, I believe, the ball hog of this team. All right. Picks it up, probably just going for the pass. And we make the vanity pass for an SPP. And that ends the first half. All right, got the ball again. Going for a handoff. Fail it. 5 rerolls, got tons of rerolls here. Catch it. And we're off into a side cage. So sit, just trying to score as fast as they can. Here they go to leap free and dodge free on turn 10. And they score. So he's saying, I want to win. I am confident in my defense. I get a blitz. So he was confident in his defense. There's a blitz that does nothing. Sure hands. Ghoul's got the ball. Back up behind the mummies. Safe and sound as he can be. Strength 4 is going to leap over. And take a punch. Just a push. Rerolls, just a push. So he's got lots of rerolls, but he burns them pretty quickly, which is not really surprising with the way he plays, and it's just a fact of it. All right. Leaping to get through all these tackle zones. He's going to leap. Punch. Doesn't get him because he doesn't have tackle. Gets the POW finally. And gets an armor break. Just a KO, but that's helpful. Sure Hands is no longer in play. But the other ghoul gets the ball. And look at all those Kislevites on the side. There's just not much he can do. So the game kind of winds down. Undead doing the handoff to score on the right player. He makes a last-minute YOLO play I have to punch this ball free. I fail the leap for the game. So he made some risky plays trying to win it. Playing to win it's always good. Ran out of rerolls, ran out of players. Just unfortunate. All right, so now we've got the Mice Who Entice versus the Hollywood Heroes. And the Mice Who Entice this game set up for a lot of one-turners. So he's got his one-turner set up. He's done a handoff, done a pass. He's going to try and run free. First, he's going to take a blitz with the Rat Ogre. Double skulls into double skulls. He even makes the loner, only to get double skulled again. So that's terrible luck for him. Not a lot you can do about that. I don't know if that rat had Juggernaut. And the one-turner takes it in the face from the Ogre. And guess what, guys? We have an Ogre ball carrier. Oh, yeah. So, strip ball coming at the Ogre. Dub skulls, rerolls, skull again. All you needed was a push. Couldn't get it. Trying to dodge and go on the ball carrier again. Takes a trip. We're going to go after him with strip. He's got a shot. Push skull. Takes the skull again. So this Ogre is doing things. He's going for it. Probably here we're going to surf a rat. I don't agree with that. I'd have surfed him. Oh no, it's the ball carrier blitz. He is surfing him. Yeah, and he runs downfield. That Ogre is looking to score. So can he stop him? Another Ogre blitz with the ball. Gets the POW. Does he break him? No, he breaks him, but he doesn't get anything on it. And then he's probably just going to run it in. Nope. He waits. He doesn't want to risk the GFI on the Ogre. More skulls on the uphill blocks. I do agree with the uphill blocks, on especially with that rat, because all you need is a push. But he just didn't get the dice he wanted. And in goes the Ogre. Gets it, scores on the Ogre. Get to see the big guy dance. It's 1-0. Hollywood All-Stars up over Mice Who Entice after stealing the ball on a failed 1-81 block with the Rat Ogre. Once again, we're set up to do a one-turn. Hand it off to the one-turner, who rolls a 1. We do catch the ball, so we got turns. That was a terrible throw, but it was caught. So Mice Who Entice still in it to play. Gonna take the pass. Gonna roll a 1 and fumble it. Just a hailstorm of 1s here. All he needs, that time he needed a 4, but didn't get it. Tackle, does the thing. Get out of here, rat. Nobody likes gutter runners except Skaven players. MNG'd on, I believe that was that the strip one? I don't remember. Trips on a GFI. Rerolls it. Gets the ball. So if we're humans, the question is, can we score? The answer is probably not. If we're rats, we're trying to break things. Matt Damon, get out of here. Matt Demon, get out of here. You're dead. Just dead. And dead into dead. I hate when the Apo does that. That's just so dumb when that happens. And we get skull. Those lapel blocks are not working for the Skaven. So going into the second half, humans pick up the ball, no problem. Rats approaching the backfield, humans running around him and throwing. Got the ball, not a big deal. Running it downfield, blitzing with the ball carrier, getting the POW, and putting it in, I bet. Nope, he's going to stall. Oh no, the tripwire is early this time. He's got to reroll. Bated breath, no tripwire. So the tripwire was early, but he gets past it with the reroll. Up 2-0 over Skaven. Good on you. Once again, we're set up for a one-turner. This time we get the push. I'm not. Yeah, so he's going to punch him to try and push the one-turner. Gets the push POW. Doesn't have tackle. Pushes the one-turner. Good, we're in position. Now all we have to do is hit him. Another push POW. Get the one-turner again. Movement. So that's good. Fail the wild animal, and that's terrible because now we're in 2 tackle zones. But we failed the pickup. 1 into 6. Going to come up here and hand off because you don't want the interception chance. Drop it. And that's that. So I don't know if Mickey D's all day decided that he wanted to try one-turning it this game. I don't know if he's working on that or if he really thought that let's play defense. But he's going all in on the one-turners, and it hasn't worked out. And it hasn't really been his fault. He does finally get the ball going uphill with his ball stripper. Doesn't catch it. Probably doesn't want him to. Humans can't catch it. Ball is free. Pushes. Tackle zone off the ball. So now it's in 1 tackle zone, and he has a gutter runner with Agi 5 on the ground. That one-turner's over there. There is a tackle zone. He rolls another 2. All he needs is a 3. Gets it, gets out. So now he's got the ball protected at least. Still get a shot on the ball after some pushes. Gets the both down. The one-turner doesn't have block. We play some hot potato. And the ball's behind the Skaven. Somewhat safe. So the Skaven are putting somebody downfield. Probably going to look to pass and try and screen him off. Fails the dodge. That's going to be a 1 in 36. The ones just keep coming. He can't catch a break. Like this, there's not a lot you can do with that many bad dice. He has been making some risky plays, but it doesn't really matter because the dice have been terrible for him. Gonna make the pass. Pass fails, and it's a fumble. Humans get what they want. They're going to scatter this ball because there's only 1 rat near it. Gets a removal too. But the 1 rat catches it. That's just kind of how it goes. That line rat has block. Why does he have block? That's a good skill for line rats, but it's surprising to see a line rat with skills. All right, so we're just going to keep pushing this guy around until we get POWs. We get him on the 5th die. Punch him. It's a stun. The ball's free, and it's free to just go run with it. So pick it up, run away. And I don't think anybody can catch him. He's gone. So this should be turn 15. The rat's gonna get a turnover, first action right away. Okay, the troll or the ogre 1 in 9s it, fails the lone reroll. Could have been 3-0, fails it and gets injured in the process. That ogre is okay, and he scored, so we'll give him some leeway. Here we go, trying to strip the ball. Have to get punched in the face for it, but it's turn 16. Doesn't matter. So next up we have, this is Squad Ghouls versus Delicious Elves, I believe. Squad Ghouls picking it up. Punch in the tree. Don't know that Mighty Blow is going to do a whole lot there, but it helps. All right, we're going for the ball because we have a War Dancer, and that's what they do. We fail the leap. Going to try that leap again. I'm going to re-roll it. Let's not fail. Oh, we failed again. So that's into a KO. That's first turn. That's painful. That's just tough. All right, and you fail a dodge on turn 2 into a KO. So that's a lot of attrition on your own team right there. So the ghoul puts it in without much trouble. It looks like throw a rock. Squad Ghouls taking that. Elves are set up for a 1-turner, but they don't get the push. They get POWs all day. Usually you want that on a blitz, but not as a War Dancer going to set up a 1-turn. So we're just going to take the Vanity Pass. And because you're elves, that's easy. So it's 1-0 at the half. Squad Ghouls putting it in, stalling like they should. We're going to pass it. Going to catch it. Wood elves are so easy to play the ball with. All right, taking a punch on a zombie to push our War Dancer further forward. Got him. Does he regen? That's the question here. Miss next game. Come on. And doesn't regen. So got a good removal there. That one's going to stick. All right, now we're punching in the white with the War Dancer. Got him dead. Does that one stick? Because that would be terrible. No, that one regens. So I'd take that if I was the undead. I'd trade an MNG zombie in exchange for regenning on the white. Uh-oh, we trip on a GFI. Reroll it. Trip again. So it's not just the elves pulling 1 in 36s here. Alright, so the elves are trying to do that ball play. They're trying to pass it to score. No problem. War Dancer takes the points as usual. 1-1. High kick. It's turn 14. Got to get a move on. The undead can make it, but they got to get a move on. Don't catch the ball. That would have helped. The elves have the ball now. So that's always unfortunate. Going for the handoff. Gets it. Gets the POW on the War Dancer with the white, though, on a blitz. So not going to let you keep the ball. But the ball's right next to an elf. That's still easy for the elves to put it in. Gets the ball. Puts it in. Elves up 2-1. I think that might be game. Nope. There's a blitz. And they strike back. The undead strike back on turn 16. Injury. Just going for a vanity pass. And he gets it. So that's going to be that game. All right, we have Lizard Men with the Billionaire Playboys versus Stinger Security, the Dark Elves. Uh-oh, that's dangerous to fail to pick up on the sideline. Got it on the reroll. Move up into a nice little protection. We're going to run and punch an elf. Oh, maybe we're not. Going to run into a based cage. It's going to work out fine. We punch a skink without tackle, get the POW on a 1 die, and get an injury. Feels bad, man, when you're the skink. No long-term, nothing big, just badly hurt. All right, taking a hit on the ball. Reroll it and get the POW that is needed. Get the ball down. Another break, another removal. So it's turn 2, and you got 2 removals on skinks. Both are badly hurt, but that's unfortunate. In that you're almost going to have to play Saurus Ball here. And you can do that, but it's worse than Khemri Ball. Alright, Skink running to get the ball. Fails it. Got to use a reroll. Get it? Not very well protected at the moment. Just kind of hanging out on the wind. Going to get a 2 die on the ball. Get the POW. Lots of POWs on Skinks. Not broken this time, and it's next to a couple of Saurus, but that's retrievable if you don't fail the dodge. Rerolling the dodge, fail it again. Alright, Skink gonna get the ball. Gets a push on the Skink. It's still only turn 4, so plenty of time, or turn 5 for the Lizards. Uh-oh, failed the stunty dodge, ball's on the pitch. Was trying to go through. Gonna get the ball because it's just a 3+. Gonna get free because again it's a 2+. And now the Dark Elves have it. Gonna take a 2 die on the ball. Gonna reroll it and get the POW. Sidestepper. Where's the ball gonna go? Along the sideline. So that's dangerous. But there's a skink there to get it. Maybe not. Yep, there's a skink there to get it. Fails on a 1. Now he's going to get surfed, probably. So feels bad, man. Tried to get it. Rolled a 1. Going to get... Oh, he's got sidestep. He'll be okay. And the elves roll snakes. Not much you can do. Elf ball is don't roll 1s. If you roll 1s, you can't play elf ball. Going to re-roll that. After 3 dice, or finally does pick it up. Runs it down. Very close to scoring. Just has to protect that skink for 1 turn. Uh-oh, the elves got through. Don't get it. Don't get the POW they need. So it's going to come down to a 1 in 9 to get the skink free, and he rolls what he needs. So after a lot of fighting, the Lizardmen put it in, and then roll a blitz on turn 8. They don't do much with it, except apparently stun an elf, or I guess the Saurus was stunned. Get another blitz on turn 9. Nuffle really wants these Lizards to win. Get under the ball. Get a loner next to him. Yeah, in case it scatters back. Just casual 6. 5+ needed, casual 6. Only to get POW'd in the face. Nuffle giveth and Nuffle taketh away, and Nuffle tooketh away that skink. for having the audacity to try and score, and an MNG. So turn 10, I'll just go for a handoff play because they got the ball based. Gonna blitz through. Don't get a POW, but get a both down and injure the skink. I don't know how many are left. Apples it into an MNG into MNG. Well, I guess it was a break into an MNG. So there's one skink left. Wizards trying to dodge out and hit that ball. Don't get the 5+, and the Elves are going to put it in. So the Elves score back. 1-1, midway, I think it's midway through the second half. Yep, turn 12. Skink, the last loner skink even has the ball. Trying to make him a path. But uh-oh, that was a sidestepper. Proc splits, rolls a bonehead. Of course he does. That's just how that goes. So the skink is going to try and run away, but we're just going to leave him hanging because we can't protect him. Just going to hope they 1-9 it. Gets a 3-die. Needed the 3-die for the both down and gets the KO. So there's no skinks left. It's down to Saurus Ball. Probably the Elves win here. They've only got a couple turns, but they've got a guy downfield. He may be in reach. I don't know if that one's in reach. He trips. Gonna re-roll it. Trying to get 2. He's not going to be in range. I don't know what that was all about. Got the ball. And you're going to hold on to it. So we're blitzing the 1 downfield to keep him from being a scoring threat. We get the knockdown on him. That's going to be it. There's nobody in range, and we get an injury for it. Good on you, Mr. Saurus. You're going to level on that one, and it's an MNG. Just taking a vanity pass, maybe. Yeah, just taking a vanity pass. Hand off to do a vanity pass on the 1 at 5. Fails it. Trying to level that way. So here we have Khemri. So this is Khemri with the Bony Boys versus the, what is this, the Terrors? Yeah. Casually picking it up. We got the Talk Show Terrors. Both of them working their foul game. Badly hurt, but it's doubles. Gets thrown out. Lasad Venom, he stole that from one of the rat teams. Alright, so we're blitzing a zombie. Gonna punch him in the head. Get a removal, get an injury. Miss next game. Doesn't regen it. So Khemri's doing good. They're going for their foul game. They got a dirty player. Stomp. And got him. But just a stun. Working that foul game again with that dirty player. Stomp. Got him. And an injury. So that's just a badly hurt. And he regens it, so that's okay. But this Khemri, man, he works that foul game all day long. He's going for a handoff. Uh-oh. Want to score on that blitz raw. And he's got the ball. Casual Khemri handoffs. I love it. Once again, a dirty player foul. Stomp. Double doubles. I believe that was it was a single double, but takes the bribe. Okay, we got another stomp coming in on a flesh column. He's just going to keep stepping on you. He doesn't care. That's what that player's there for. If he can get man advantage and keep it, that's what that's for. Zombie striking back. Doesn't get him. Zombie striking back on a foul. Turn 7. Oh, that Tomb Guardian is just KO'd. Always nerve-wracking to see Tomb Guardians take a hit like that because of decay. Gonna put it in for Khemri. Gonna go up 1-0, and it's on to turn 8. Can Talk Show Terror 1-turn it? They're set up for it. They're not set up for it, I don't think. Gets an injury, though. Does it regen? Yes, so that doesn't stick. Alright. Gonna try for the 1-turner. Push. I think he did this wrong. He needed that zombie to be in a different place. Gonna get a push. Has to push someone in there. He needs 3 pushes from here. He's not going to be able to get them. That's 1. This is going to be not 2. Yeah, so he put him in place. He can get 2, and that's going to be just short. Yeah, so he set that up a little wrong. His zombie, I think, got in his own way. It may not have been set up quite right. That's unfortunate. Going to get the ball. Going to fail to pick it up. Use our reroll and go for the vanity pass. Made the pass, made the catch, so at least he gets the 1 point. So that's halftime. Taking a both down. Reroll into a both down. KO the Tomb Guardian. That's not a terrible result, but the ball's on the pitch next to a Tomb Guardian. That's going to be risky. All right, takes the POW. So now you can blitz off the zombie. Gets an injury even. Regens, and it was only a badly hurt anyway. Got everybody off the ball. Pick it up with our throw raw. We've advanced quite a bit with the throw raw, and I believe this is going to be a surf attempt, but gets the both down. Takes it. Ball's free and in a tackle zone. Feels bad, man. Dub skulls, reroll. Defender stumbles. Get it. Get the ball and just score. Oh no, failed to pick it up. Still there. Probably going to attempt a surf. Yep. Oh, that's not a surf. Doesn't matter, gets the both down. Kills him. Poor blitz raw, or throw raw. And it sticks. That's unfortunate, because those guys are expensive and terrible out of the box. They're so necessary, but terrible. Necro get the ball back. Necro way downfield. Don't know where that Tomb Guardian was trying to dodge away on a YOLO dodge to stop that wolf. The wolf puts it in. Drawn 1-1. I don't think the Bony Boys can strike back on that one. Gonna go for a pass. Pick up the ball. Sure hands doing a thing. Got the pass. Got it. So we had a handoff and a pass. Pitch invasion to start this next match. It's Chaos Canadian versus one of the other rat team. That's terrible. Like, what do you do when you get that against rats? You lose. That's the answer. If you get a pitch invasion that's that bad against rats, even if you get the ball, there's so many of them free, they're going to flood your backfield. This is rock and roll rats. They're at the top of the leaderboard for a bit too. They're coming. They're going to get you. That's just a pitch invasion like that against rats equals a free score for them. There's not really any way in which it doesn't. Now, if more of them go down, maybe you're okay. But so many Chorfs went down. He just really lost that score. He gave up this score really on that. Going to score on the Storm Vermin because I want him to have the SPP. Not a bad choice. So the Rats are up 1-0 and it's only turn 3. Gonna take down a Line Rat with a Minnow on a both down. Big guy actions like that first thing are unfortunate. That happens more often than I'd like to admit. All right, so the Rats had the ball again. It was a shallow kick. I don't see kick on one of their players, but they might have kick. And he's going to score on turn 4, unless he tripwires. He's got the reroll. He's going to use it. 1 in 36s aren't that hard to... Oop, I take that back. They happen. The Rat goes down, injures himself, well, KOs himself, removes himself for his trouble. And the ball is still in bounds. Surefeet fails the first time. All right, and the Rats score. So it's 2-0. It's probably still the first half. Yeah, it's only turn 6, and it's 2-0 for the Rats. That's really painful if you're this Chorf team. Because that first score was not, I would say, your fault. The second score, you made a poor decision on the line, but that first score was completely out of your hands. Breaking a gutter runner, go away, all Rats deserve to die, get out of here. Dead Apo. I don't know what 5-4 is. It's probably broken something that matters to gutter runner, so he just picked dead. Sure hands does a thing. Chorfs have the ball. Turn 6. Kind of need to be further forward than that. I think this rat's going into the crowd. No, he sidestep. Sidestep is so strong. I don't know why he wouldn't take the push there. Maybe the Chorf player was tilted. That's unfortunate because he didn't have to take that. But it could have surfed him. But that's okay. Gets the push. Gonna send a rat into the crowd. No, we're not. Yes, we are. It is turn 8. Can't score. Might as well get a good injury shot at one. Don't get the injury. 2-die uphill. Get a pow. Feels bad, man. Not much you can do as Chorfs. Ball goes out. I don't think the Skaven can score with that. Okay, turn 9. Skaven's drive, finally. Storm Vermin has the ball again. Going to throw a pass because he's 1 SPP away, I bet. Gonna have to burn a reroll, but if that leveled him, it was worth it. All right, we've got a blitz with the minnow. He's got a push into a POW. We got him. We got that thrower named Pass with accurate. Uh-oh. We break armor, and it's just a KO. Big guy blitzes are great, though. Love the big guy blitzes. Get a POW on the gutter runner who has the ball. And it's in 2 tackle zones with tackle. That's good. Gonna go just mark somebody with the bull. Minnow. I'm trying to make up for having problems. I believe all first half he just wild animaled. Gets a KO. He's starting to behave a little bit. That rat's going all over the place. Gonna take an uphill block. Gonna get POWs on it for no reason at all. Gonna gutter runner the ball. Just gonna gutter runner it, really. Not gonna be able to score, but we're halfway there. Bull gets a POW. That's what you get for trying to gutter runner. Ball is free. Gonna mark it. Uphill blocks. POWs once again. The odds of that are pretty bad. I think it's a 5 and, what is it, 1/3 plus, yeah, so it's a 5 and 9. No, not even. It's a 1 and 9 each time. It's a 1 and 9. So 3-0 for the Skaven. Chorf's injuring the loner line rat. Who cares? All rats deserve to die. Good on you, Mr. Chorf. Wild animal. So that minnow, if I remember correctly, did a lot of bad wild animaling this game and really just didn't do as well as he should have. Dave. No, not Dave. Nah, Dave will be fine. So the Chorfs are probably at this point just playing punch ball. That is also another 1 and 9 into 1 and 9. Or 1 and 36 into 1 and 36, rather, because that guy has blocked. So that's a terrible result. You know, it's like 1 in 12,000 or 1,200 or something. Rats have the ball again. They're going to be up a lot. So this Chorfs, not a whole lot you can do at this point. They're even taking it both down on an AV9 piece with Thick Skull and getting a stun for a stun. I guess Thick Skull appears to have saved him from a KO. But that's a fine result for him. Minnow, gonna take a POW on Delish. I know it's Delish, but Delish is injured. And he'll be fine. It's just a badly hurt. Running to get the ball. And we got it. Down goes the ball. And it's on the sideline. So that's unfortunate that the Rats lost it, but good for the Chorfs. Good on them. Maybe they'll be able to do anything or score. They're stomping. Kick. I love this foul animation. It's just the best ever. Just a stun. Got a couple turns. Got time to get there. Maybe. All right, gonna surf a rat. So the Chorfs have a chance to score back. Ah, that was the sidestepper. Gonna come over here and stomp before advancing the ball on turn 16. More important to kick things in the head than to score. That's fair enough. You're Chorfs. Ah, throw on out. No score for you. And that's the end of the Chorf game. All right, so moving on, we have these for our results. The White Walkers of Rebbl, 2-1 over SIT. Hollywood All-Stars, 2-0 over Mice Who Entice. Delicious Elves, 2-1 over Squad Ghouls. New Oxalbotos appears to have dropped versus Ayaya, so that was a draw for no schedule. Stinger Security, 1-1 against Billionaire Playboys. Bony Boys, 1-1 against Talk Show Terror. Rock and Roll Rats, 3-0 against Chaos Canadians. So that's what we've just seen in the leaderboard. There is one game played when I'm doing this, so we're going to have one extra game. We got Rock and Roll Rats on top, 4-3-1, but they have already played their 8th round. We have White Walkers of Rebbl, 5-0-2. Delicious Elves, 3-4-0. So either of those teams could leapfrog over Rock and Roll Rats. I think this team needs a draw. Yeah, so the Undead need a draw, and the Wood Elves need a win to jump over them. Billionaire Playboys, 3-3-1. Bony Boys, 3-3-1. Necro, 3-3-1. So these top 6 or 7 teams are not separated by much, really. Then in the middle of the pack, you have Stinger Security, Mice Who Entice, Hollywood All-Stars, kind of up there with 2 wins. There's still enough time for them to come back. I think the bottom half of the board probably playing either for development or to play Kingmaker. So if you guys can beat one of these top teams or draw, you could be in a position to decide who goes to the playoffs. Ayaya, SIT, Squad Ghouls. I feel Dodges, Rebbl is the new one, who is a Dark Elf team that looks to have come up from Ramp Up, and Chaos Canadians. So let's take a look at next week. We're going to skip the Rats and the Dark Elves. White Walkers versus Squad Ghouls, so that should be an Underworld mirror. Where are White Walkers? Squad Ghouls, Undead, coming along here. They've got a really nice mummy. Their ghouls are, Mighty Blow Ghoul, that's nice. Their ghouls are coming along, kind of lacking development on the rest of the team, which is okay. I'd like to see Travel level up and start getting something on goals. So Squad, Success, Fit Fam, all real good. But I think Travel and goals are kind of your priorities. Obviously, if you can get Fit Fam up to get block and have a Blodge Mighty Blow, always good. The zombies are zombies. They're fine. If you could pick up a free one, maybe cycle out Photography, but otherwise he's fine. It doesn't matter. Just put him on the line of scrimmage until he dies and fails a regen. Just an MNG on the Wrestle one workout, so he'll be fine. So you versus the White Walkers of Rebbl. Meltzy up there at the top. He also has a black mummy, but that mummy doesn't have guards. So his mummies are good. Got Mighty Blow on, another white, or a ghoul rather, with Sure Hands Blodge. I think Drogo is probably the priority on this team to level up, because you got Arya and Grey Worm both with block. So I think Drogo is the one to focus on here. But, it'll be what it'll be. It's a good team. He's having good success with it, so I don't play Undead. He's definitely coming along and having good success with them. They're getting development spread out nicely. It's not all on one player. And even though Jamie is kind of being a glory hog, I think he's in good shape, obviously. I think just from the development, White Walkers have an edge here because of how spread out the development is. But let's see, Squad Ghouls is 1160. White Walkers are 1300. So there's about a wizard worth of difference there. So that could make a difference. That could come into play. Mice Who Entice versus Ayaya. So the Mice Who Entice, 1280 with pending levels. Got a nice killer Rat Ogre, but Claw doesn't really do much against Underworld, except for the Troll. Got some nice Mighty Blow coming along, so that's going to help a lot against Underworld. Having Mighty Blow will take them out. Strip Ball, yeah, the one-turner, the Strip Baller. This team, I think, will give Underworld some problems. 1280, Ayaya is at 1240 with pending levels. So it might be a babe worth of difference. Some two-headed goblins. He's got some nice killers too. This is going to be a violent game of attrition, and it's going to come down to, with the Gutter Runner's out. This one could go for Underworld, actually. They don't have a lot of Strength 3. I prefer having both throwers just for that Strength 3, but, you know, plenty of violence is going to happen in this game. I think the Underworld have a real shot. It's hard to pick. It's going to come down to who's removal. Whoever gets the most removals on this one is clearly going to win, and there's a lot of removals going to happen. I wouldn't be surprised if this comes down to a 4-on-4 game. SIT versus Billionaire Playboys. Billionaire Playboys are the human team? No, the Lizard Men. Okay. So this team's coming along. They're the one with the leader Saurus. Ooh, strength up Saurus. That's gonna be good. Got 2 strength 5 boys. At some point, need to cycle Jacob, but doing all right. Skinks are coming along nicely. A little short on men. Being on 11 is always nerve-wracking as Stunties versus Kislev. Do they still have both strength ups? They do. It's hard to... this Kislev team is still so good with the strength ups and the wrestle and the blodge, and they're just... I don't know, they got having tackle for the Stunties if they want to use it. I think Kislev have an edge here, just because the Lizards can, if they're not really on point with their screening, could have trouble keeping them away from the ball. Although I guess the Strength 4 doesn't help as much, but it helps against the Saurus too. So I think the Kislev are in a good position for that one. Talk Show Terror versus Hollywood All-Stars. Hollywood All-Stars are the human team. That got an Ogre touchdown. So I'd like to see another Ogre touchdown. Not going to happen, but I'd like to see it. Diving catch, accurate. You know, coming along. Got some tackle. Versus the Necro team. This Necro team's coming along nicely, though. It's got a guard on the white. Got some good wolves. Enough development on zombies. Another white level. So, fleshies are fleshies. They take forever, I hear. So, I think the humans, if they can play their game, I think that they can do it. This guy plays humans in at least one other league I'm in. I think he's got a chance at it. It's if he can play his game. If the Necro impose their game and get some removals, then they will win. But I think I'm going to call it for the humans, just because they're all-rounders. Delicious Elves versus Chaos Canadians. That is Shorfs with a little bit of killiness, but not too much. Versus the Woodies. Gonna have a couple loners. Gonna be down on men, but where's that put him TV-wise? 1160 plus 210 is 1370. 1370 versus 1290. Okay, so the Chorfs get inducements. I would have favored the Elves if they'd gotten a Wizard, but as it is, if the Chorfs can keep it away from the Strip Baller, they're not going to have too much trouble pounding the AV7. I don't think. Yeah, they've got enough. They've got one Mighty Blow, but you don't really need that against AV7. They've got enough with just the blockers really doing their thing. And they do have sure hands, so that mitigates some of the strip balliness. So I'm going to give that one to the Chorfs. I hate Chorfs, but I'll give it to them. Obviously, we're going to skip over this one. Bony Boys versus Stinger Security. Bony Boys, like I said, is my favorite team, just for all of the ball play they brought in here with Khemri. So how are they doing? Mighty Blow on a block Tomb Guardian. Both Blitz Rods have Mighty Blow, and they've got Tackle on one. They got a Dirty Player. They got a move. Oh, the Dream, a move up throw Ra. Some move 7. Oddly enough, I think that makes it feasible for them to pull a one-turner. I think you can do it with movement 6 with the whole team, but I think that would be really funny if he tried and pulled off one turner. I wouldn't suggest that with Khemri, but if you get a turn, it might be worth trying. I don't know. So who is he playing again? Stinger Security, another Dark Elf. So there's quite a few elves in here now. Stinger Security. Down a guard player, but he has another one with a niggle on it. Leader, and got the Witch. I think he doesn't. He's going to have some trouble with the strength on the Tomb Guardians, and this Khemri player, El Saad, is on point. I'm going to call this one for the Khemri. Again, they are my favorite team in this division. I really like them and have been impressed by the ball play. You know, they've had a couple pass plays and handoffs and stuff. Uh, I'm going to give that to the Khemri. So I don't know. I'm not keeping track of how good I'm doing, but squad goals, you've got a chance to stop to play Kingmaker. If you can stop the White Walkers, that will have implications at the top, obviously. Uh, yeah, so if you can stop him, that'll have a big implication on the playoffs. A Yaya versus Maisu and Tice. I would say if I was either of those teams, Maisu and Tice or a Yaya, I'm looking for SPP on killing things because it's going to be so easy to do. SIT versus Billionaire Playboys again. SIT, if you can take out the Billionaire Playoffs, that can, or Billionaire Playboys, that can have playoff implications. They're high enough that they're within shooting distance, and anybody who can take them out, I think you've got the skills you need, both to punch Saurus with your strength 4 guys and to get to the ball and get it free. Talk Show Terror and Hollywood All Stars are both kind of middle of the pack. You know, whoever wins is still in the playoff hunt. Whoever loses is going to have a harder time, but that's true of most of these teams that have two wins right now. They're still kind of in it, but they need to stay in high gear. The Pony Boys and Stinger Security, I don't think Stinger Security is still. They're still in the hunt. They're still in the hunt. So if they win, they could be right back up in the middle of the pack. Whereas the Boney Boys are within shooting distance of the top. So get on it, Khemri. Do your thing. So that's it for this recap. I will see you guys next week.